What is going on? What is going on, people? I am your host, Teddy Noha, straight out of the UK, where we spray EDT or EDP. Bluetooth. Yes, people, thank you for joining me again this week, and thank you for watching last week's video. I love it. I actually got a good response and some good feedback, so thank you, people. I'm blessed. I'm happy. Thank you. You know the drill. I hope you're looking after you know who, elderly, anyone that you haven't seen for a long time, anyone that's scared to come outside, just friends, family, and making sure that people are okay. Make sure that you're doing your part, you understand? Little things count. On today's news, restrictions are being withdrawn. So I think that means, what was the point of getting a vaccine? Anyway, that's today's news. Today's video is a review on this bad boy. No pun intended. I actually forgot I'd done an unboxing for this because I was going to unbox it. Because I've used this 3 times and I'm scared to use it again. I'll explain why I'm scared to use it again. You know what? I always talk too much and I'm trying to make my videos last around 15 minutes max. So let's get into it. Packaging. Right, so as you can see with this packaging, so this is the Parfum. This is the Parfum one. You know, I like the gold, I like it, I like things that shine in your eye. Extra. But for me, this box in here is a bit of a downgrade. Why a downgrade? Why a downgrade, you say? So the original, look at this. Felt. Or what I usually tell people, suede, but it's felt. Yeah. Look at the effort that they put in this bad boy. Again, no pun intended. But look at the effort. Yeah. Lovely box. They put gold around the side. Yeah. As you can see, they actually put some thought into this. This one, it's like they said, all right, let's remove all the felt and let's make the middle gold. So you've kept the DNA in regards to the packaging, but for me, it's a little bit of a downgrade, bro. It's a little bit of a downgrade. It's exactly the same, except the colors are inverted. I guess maybe, no, what I was gonna say is maybe because this is kind of mattish to go with this, because this is a matte look, but then the original to this isn't felt. So yeah, so that's the packaging. And then you've got this, the actual bottle itself. I like the bottle, because the bottle is just black. It's just like mysterious, isn't it? But if you can compare it to the original's got more cut. You understand? It's got like the stands gold. You know, the bottle is black, blue, black, blue, black, and yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's got more of a silk finish. I'm talking like this is paint in it, silk and matte. But yeah, as you can see, they look very the same. Just slight differences, as this is a flanker. However, they don't smell remotely the same. Technically, this should be the naughty boy and this should be the bad boy. I'll explain. So the pricing for this, the best price that I've seen this at the moment is about £60. I've seen this for, yeah, £60 for 100 ml. I can't remember how much I bought this for. I think this I thought I might bought this for. I'm not gonna lie, but I can't remember how much I bought this for. But I currently saw online for 60. Walk into a perfume shop, you know, speak to one of the ladies, and they might let you apply the staff discount, and you get a little bit cheaper. But currently 100 ml, £60. Yeah, the notes. So I was going to say refer to my other video for the notes, but I have to speak about the notes. I've got to take a little 2 minutes to explain something. This one is sugar. What's in there? Bergamot, tonka beans, cacao, maybe lemon, black pepper, white pepper. I remember that's all in this. Yeah, this smells nice. So this is meant to be a flanker, yeah, and a DNA. The only DNA that's in this is black pepper. This has got, what's in here? This has got vetiver, black pepper. It's got grapefruit. But the main ingredient in this, for me, is cannabis, bro. Cannabis. cannabis, blood. Yeah? Those are the notes. Likes and dislikes. Let's start with a dislike. I have to sit down for this. People, if you're going to buy this, this should come with a warning. And that warning should be, you are going to get the most looks ever. Because people are going to think that you've just smoked a spliff and you're trying to cover it up with a fragrance. I can't fathom. I actually believe that Carolina is gonna, well, she can't recall it because I won't send this back. But I believe she might change the formulation. She might reformulate this, or change the ingredients, or change a note, or add in something. Because, bro, I got into my brethren's car to do podcast. Talk about podcast. Shout out Mr. Mo and Jiggy Jai. And as I jumped into the car, he sniffed. Bro, I can smell weed. And I said, bro, it's my scent of the day. So people, bro, if my door got kicked off right now, the police would say, where's the weed? That's the warning I would say with this. And I was meant to say dislikes, right? That's not really a dislike. That's a warning. What do I dislike about this? I dislike nothing, bruv. I actually dislike, no, I lied to you. I lie. The box, the packaging. I almost lied to you. What I don't like is the downgrade. I won't lie to you. Maybe it's recycling, you know, to better the planet and all that. But sometimes, you know, you should continue as you need to go on. You know, sometimes in life, if you start something, you should continue it. And I think that's the only thing I don't like is the actual packaging. It's the only thing that I would say I dislike, because they went backwards. If they started with this and went to this, it'd be like, okay, you man are doing something nice. But they went from this to this, and maybe it's to do with not recycling. Maybe it's to do with the world and, you know, saving the world and all that. I don't know. But that's about it. I'm trying to think. That's the sort of thing that I dislike. Now, what I do like is the fact that this does smell like weed. You know, there's weed in it and I can smell it amongst other things. I think I can smell the grapefruit as well. I think it's the weed and the grapefruit that work together. But it's very nice. There's a sweetness. But for me, when this dries down, that's when you're going to get the cannabis, bruv. That's when you're going to get the weed and you're going to get people looking at you. But outside of that, man, I can't say I don't like it. Again, it looks very much like the original. And the original, I loved it. When it first came out, I said, bruv, this is going to look so sick in my collection. Now you got this. Now you just got two of them looking at each other. Pow, ka-chow, ka-chow. Now you just got two of them looking at each other. This looks like this could be some Spartans or someone's symbol on the front of it if they're a superhero. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's it. So yeah, I've got zero dislike. No, I lied again. The dislike is this, because they're kind of gone backwards. Other than that, I like the bottle. I do like the smell. The weed thing doesn't bother me. It just makes me think raw. If the police want to talk to me, of anyone, if I wore this guy into a club, if I wore this to try and get into a club, I probably won't get into the club because they probably think me smoking weed, innit? So that's the only thing that again, this should come with a warning. Or something, bruv. So if you're wearing this, like you could carry something and they'll be like, okay, this is what you can smell. It's not actually weed. I reckon Carolina might change the ingredients in this, bruv, because this is nothing but weed, bruv. Literally, when it dries down, it's nothing but weed. Anyway, ratings now. What are we gonna rate this out of 5, bruv? Because I don't like the case. Well, I'm not gonna say I dislike it. It's just a little bit of a downgrade, but it's still a nice packaging. But again, this fragrance does last long. People do notice you. It looks good. You're not getting a 5. Definitely not getting a 5. I'll give you a 4. Would I give this a 4? or 3.5. I'm gonna give this a 3.5 still. Probably a little bit shocked. I'm giving this a 3.5 because I do believe that this cannabis smell is gonna put people off. And I do think it's a bit strong. Like for me, like, I'm just trying to think. Me personally, I gotta think about me. Yeah, no, I'm giving it 3.5. Because if you're gonna listen to me and get this, yeah, I'm just trying to be careful. I'm giving it 3.5. I want to give it a 4, but 3.5 simply because I believe when it dries down, it's a bit cannabisy, man, and this could get people into problems, bro. This can actually get people into problems. I won't even lie. But I like it, man. I do like it, but I'm giving it 3.5. 3.5. 1, because the cannabis is a bit strong. The cannabis in this is almost taking over the actual fragrance, and the downgrade in the box. That's enough for me to give you. So the downgrade made it a 4, and the overpowering cannabis dropped this to 3.5. So I can't give this a 3, but I don't feel safe enough to give this a 4. Because if you're gonna get this on my recommendation, then you're gonna be saying, brother, oh my days, all the weed in it. So I've told you about the weed, and I'm giving it a 3.5. Get me? So there you go. Right, people. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope I haven't scared you if you're thinking about getting it. Again, always go to the shop and try anything I suggest or anything I like. Just go to your local perfume shop, fragrance shop, anywhere that has fragrances, and have a little sniff. Have a little sniff. But I guarantee you, no word of a lie, weed, cannabis, contraband. Right, people, if you've enjoyed today's video today, please like, subscribe, donate if possible, and share. And then once you've done all of those, please kick the bell so you know when I've got a new video. It's just dropped. You can be the first to watch it. I'll see you next week. Next week I'm going to do I won't say what I'm going to do. Tune in and you'll see. Get me? Cool. Until then, people, stay safe, and I'll see you next week. I've been your host, Taylor Noha, aka Talks About Russian. And people, always remember, you will learn nothing if you think you know everything. Peace.